Hey everyone, Renee here. Welcome to this week's Pick a Card reading. Which card do you feel drawn to right now? Is it card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3? Once you've made up your mind, you can look below at the timestamps and fast forward to your reading. Again, this is this week's Pick a Card reading, so this is going to be good for the first week of August, roughly from the 1st to the 7th of August, 2022. And as always, I hope you have a great week. All right, Group 1, what does the week have in store for you? Let's take a look at your first card. So you have Phoenix Renewal. So the Phoenix is coming through with a message of renewal. You know, the Phoenix rising from the ashes is very symbolic of renewal, regeneration, and reincarnation. So let's get a few more oracle cards drawn for you. We'll draw one from my deck, because you know I like to take a look at the colors. We have Wisteria Goddess coming through with expansion, immortality, and infinity. What do you want to leave behind as your legacy? Know that your soul is immortal. So really, with both of those together, it does kind of intimate something being reborn or rejuvenated here, or reincarnated. So let's see what the tarot gives us for you, Group 1. Okay, first for you we do have the Queen of Wands, lots of fire energy. You might be a Leo, but regardless, we are in the sign of Leo right now. And that is the sign that this queen is affiliated with. You can see the lion with her here. Very fiery female, creative, sociable, likes parties, a great hostess, a great leader in all respects. So maybe that's you. Even if you're not a Leo, that could be representing you. That's the first card. So let's see what else we get for you, Group 1. 2 of Wands, more fire energy. We have the Lovers, lots of passion. Queen of Swords, so another queen coming in, or maybe another facet of you, and the 5 here. Okay, so right off the bat, I can tell you that there is a partnership here, the Lovers. We have 2 queens, but it doesn't mean that one of them can't be a male or both of them can't be male. One I do feel represents you, and the other is this person coming in with the 2 of Wands and the Lovers. It could very well be a creative partnership for you. The other person here might be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. She's very intelligent, very trained, very learned, and wise, and she makes decisions well. Some people don't. The Queen of Swords does. She makes decisions well. She's very fair-minded, very diplomatic. So there's a partnership here of these 2 very different people. For you, it could be a business or a creative partnership. It could be a little bit more romantic, but the Lovers is always about a partnership, and sometimes about a choice, sometimes about a romance. With the 2 of Wands, for you, Group 1, I feel like for most of you, this is some type of business or creative partnership that's kind of coming into fruition here the first week of August. And again, it's between 2 very different people. This is the type of pairing you would maybe want to have for a business partnership. You'd want to be able to bounce ideas off someone who is not like you. You would want someone who sees things differently than you. And these 2 queens are extremely different in general. One's very fiery, very, quick to act, intuitive based, very reflex based. And then the Queen of Swords is more in the mind. You can even see there's a highlight here of her mind. She's more of a thinker, of an analyzer, of a judger, you know? If you were to look at the Enneagrams, she's definitely more of like an I and a J type personality. She's more of an E. And I can't think of some of the others. Let's see. More of an E and possibly a feeler type, right? And she's more introverted and judgmental, but they're very different. They're coming together here this first week of August for you, group 1. And we have the 5 of Swords. Let's draw on that. Wow, and a King of Swords. So we're getting validation here. The 5 is loss. The 9 is moving on after the loss. It could mean the loss of this person. Maybe someone around you recently was deceased, or there was a breakup recently, or you lost a business partner within the past few years. You're healing from this loss, and you're focusing on your financial future. You're focusing on your home. You're focusing on your independence and how you can pay the bills without this person. Again, we have the Queen of Swords and then the King of Swords. So interesting here. Also, I have to note that this very well for some of you could be a meshing of 2 sides of your personality. If you did experience a loss, you're having to call upon qualities of the Queen of Swords. She's been called the Widow Queen. She's the one who's doing it all herself. She's very independent. She's not relying on anyone else. If you were in a relationship, right, and this was resulted in a breakup or a death or a separation, and so this person is gone, you're having to kind of call upon the attributes of the Queen of Swords to move on. So this could be kind of a more broad, spiritual type of message for you, group 1. Maybe both apply. Maybe one or the other applies to you. Let me know in the comments what it means to you. Let's draw some more tarot cards and see what else I can tell you. Let's draw on the 2 of Wands and the Lovers to see if we can get specifics for some of you. We have the 9, and we have the 9 of Coins there, and the 2 of Cups. So some of you, this is a romance, and it's about stability. It's about a mature, very equal relationship that is romantic. So I think having the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, this is telling you, which you might be the Queen of Wands, that this partner coming in, whether it's a male or a female, is probably going to be very different than you, very in the mind, a thinker, an analyzer, a judger, a learned person. Whereas you might be more emotional, more passionate. This is saying it's a very good and balanced relationship. We've got the moon here, we've got the sun here. It's the sun's here as well, and of course with the Queen of Wands you have the sun. Queen of Swords, maybe the moon. It's kind of like an adjoinment of the sun and the moon. These 2 very different people coming together. So it could be, for some of you, a new relationship coming in this week, or a renewal of a relationship that has gone sour and things are heating up again. The passions are rekindled. Let's draw a few more tarot cards. The King of Wands. What a crazy... I don't even want to say it's a coincidence because I don't believe in them. Queen and King of Swords, Queen and King of Wands. I think I'm just getting validation for you here, group 1. This is a relationship. This is a partnership starting up or being rekindled or renewed this week for you. Someone is probably fiery or a fire sign, and the other person is probably more in the mind and an air sign. A forward thinker, a people person. 6 of Coins, there's altruism, and the Princess of Coins. So this is something a little bit separate that's coming up for you. You're receiving some news about money, or you're receiving money. Maybe it's a raise. Maybe you find out you're going to be up for a promotion. Or maybe if this is a business partnership, You're receiving good news in regards to getting a loan or some kind of investment for your business. Good news coming your way in regards to money this week. We've got a lot of this fire energy with the Phoenix, the renewal, all these wands over here, including the King and the Queen. And yet we have a lot of this air energy as well with the Queen and King and the Knight of Swords over here. So, I mean, the focus really is on movement, it's on action, but make sure that you're thinking very clearly before you take action, before you make any choices or decisions, all right? And you want to maybe think about the further future with this Wisteria card. Let's draw you a final card from my handmade deck here. Group 1, final message. Orange is, I think, popping out a little bit more than the blue, and that is that sacral chakra of passion, fire, drive, sexuality, whatever makes your life pleasurable. It's the pleasure center. So that's going to be the focus for you this week, Group 1. And your extra little card here is style. So you might want to focus on your style, your personal style this week. Have fun with your style. Be brave. Go through your closets. Figure out what you're never going to wear again. Maybe do some cleaning. What do they call it? I can't think of the word. Hauling. An anti-haul. Do an anti-haul of your clothes. What you don't wear. Get rid of it. Get some new stuff. Or make your own clothes. Or figure out your style. Or change your hair. Change your makeup. Do something different with your style this week. I think you could have a lot of fun with that, Group 1. So I hope this helps you navigate throughout the first week of August here, and I'll see you next time. Have a great week. Bye. All right, Group 2, let's see what is in store for you this week. We have the Lady Beetle with a message of luck. So good luck is going to be a lady this week for you. Group 2, let's draw you one of my Color Goddess casting cards. And then we'll get into the tarot. Okay, so for you we have Coral. Coral Goddess has messages of refreshment, regeneration, renewal. Pretty interesting because you might want to take a look at Group 1's reading because their first card had to do with renewal. So let's see. We'll see if there's any more similarities between the two. But yeah, this is all about the dawning of a new day, a new fresh start, a new beginning. A renewal of sorts is the message from the Coral Goddess. And let's get into the tarot. And I'm using the Star Tarot by, I think it's Kathy McClelland. Beautiful bright deck. I love it. It's an old favorite. So we have the Emperor coming up first. 9 of Wands. The Death card right in the center. The Devil. And the Hierophant. Okay, so don't be afraid of these cards here, the Devil and the Death card. Don't be afraid of that. Could be a warning of a conflict with someone that can be avoided. Could be a million different things, and we'll get into that in a second. Let's take a look at this Emperor card first. Yeah, this is great. So there is stability here within your home. Also, stability with a job. For example, if some of you have been applying for jobs and you've done some interviews, etc., this might be the week where you hear from those companies or company that you have the job. You have a job offer. There could be job offers coming in this week. But all in all, there is harmony. There is possibly a new beginning with your home, a family situation, or a business situation. Could be something structural. Maybe you move into a new home, or you're looking to buy or sell a home. This marks something going on with that and a new beginning, as well as a very steady, stable, positive, and mutually respectful type of relationship within the home. So that's really great. I think this was there. All right. So let's take a look at that Death card. What is ending this week? And is it related to the Devil card? We shall see. The Lovers, Strength, the Eight of Swords, King of Swords. Okay, yeah, you definitely have to take a look at Group 1's reading. All right, Group 2, and you might get some little nuggets from both of them. This to me looks like you are healing from a bad relationship and starting a new one that is healthy. You are afraid to move forward. You're a little bit hesitant to move forward with this person because of this negative relationship in the past, okay? That's what I feel is the truth here for some of you. For others of you, this is pointing, all of these first 10 or so cards together kind of point to you moving on alone from a person who was maybe abusive, imbalanced, controlling is the word I get, Group 2. So you have moved on from someone who was very controlling. Another link to the first reading is the image of the Phoenix here in the Death card. So please take a look at Group 1's reading because I feel like the two are intertwined and connected in some way. You are finding the inner strength to move on and open yourself up for new relationships this week. So some of you might be freshly divorced. You're selling the house, you're buying a new house, or you're moving into your new place, whether it's an apartment or a mobile home or a home or condo or whatever. You're moving on from this negative relationship which no longer served you. You felt trapped, you felt controlled, and you're moving on. You're making all the right choices, okay? If you haven't moved on from a relationship that you're in, if you feel it's abusive, if you feel it's a narcissist empath type of connection here, or you're wound mates rather than soul mates, okay? Maybe think about moving on, because I feel that luck is on your side, and the Ace does promise a new beginning, a renewal, something better than what it had been, okay? There's something better coming your way. The Hierophant, what's that telling us? Let's take a look. Judgment, making a choice in your case. I feel, look at that, we started with the Emperor, we're ending with the Empress. I feel that you are deciding to move on alone. Maybe you've been married or together with this person for a long time. 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, doesn't matter. It's time to move on. It's time to move on and be independent and be yourself. I get the word freedom. You want to be free. I feel that good luck is on your side, but you're making your own luck by moving on, by taking action, by being brave, by having that inner strength to make better choices moving forward, okay? There's a lot of hidden elements to your reading. I feel that for you, Group 2, there's things you haven't even told anyone about the person you were with, negative things you kept hidden, maybe that had happened to you. So no one is going to know the full story of why it ended the way it did. And maybe that used to bother you, but now I feel you need to know that it doesn't matter. You know the truth. You know what really happened. You know why you left or why you broke up or why things ended the way it did. You know the truth. Take that truth with you and courageously move forward. And it's a new beginning here in August. There's even 2 8s in your reading right next to each other. The month of August is a big turning point for you, group 2. Let's do maybe 1 or 2 more tarot cards. What else do I need to tell you? Okay. The Wheel of Fortune is on your side. 7 of Cups is the card of opportunities and choices and options. The Wheel of Fortune's on your side. Many options are going to be opening up before you. Have faith, okay? Have faith that you're making good choices. Be brave and have faith. So let's draw 1 extra card for you, group 2. The colors coming through for you, it's a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I would say pink is coming through pretty clearly. Pink and red, the heart chakra and the root chakra. Let's take a look at your last card, and we have some purple coming in. Intuition, High Priestess, and the Death card here as well. Knowing that you need to do something in order to change the way your life is going. You can change your destiny. You need to trust your intuition moving forward, and you need to take action, okay? So I hope this helps you, group 2. I hope you have a great week. It looks like a doozy. Hang in there, and I'll see you next time. Bye. All right, group 3, let's see what your week has in store for you. Let's see what your first card is. So you have Fox energy with a message of solitude. So you might want to spend some time alone this week to meditate, to do nothing, just to get away, to cleanse your energy. Let's see what else I can tell you. Let's draw from my deck, Color Goddess Casting Cards. This is the 2nd edition. Okay. We have Lavender Goddess for you with a message of compassion, empathy, and sensitivity. Interesting, because this was my card of the day. If you follow me on Facebook, I do a card of the day with my deck, and the Lavender Goddess card was the card of the day for today. So interesting. Compassion, empathy, and sensitivity. You'll be needing that this week, group 2. Let's get into the tarot and see if we can get some specifics for you, group 3. Whoops. All right, so 9 of Swords, the 3 of Coins, 6 of Wands, the Tower, and we have the 2 of Swords. All right. So let me see. What are you worried about? What are you anxious about right now? Okay. Money. It's money. Some of you, it might be health. Most of you, I feel like it's money. You're either worried about keeping your job or getting a job or having a job or losing a job. That's kind of what type of emotion you are in going into August. So maybe July wasn't a very good month for you financially, and a few of you for your health, because coins can also be health. But most of you, I feel like you're worried about money. Now we do have the 3 coming right after that. So kind of points to like it's going to be okay. You're going to have to work with other people. There's something you're doing where you're not alone here. Maybe you're going to be a part of a team at your work or at your next job. And after that, we have the 2. So there is a balance of money coming. Just hang in there. There is work coming in, and you are balancing the books, so to speak. So you're able to pay the bills. You're not going to lose your house. You're not going to lose your car. You're going to be able to, you know, feed yourself, feed the kids, whatever your situation is. It's going to be okay. It's not going to be great, but there is money coming in. There's a job coming in that's going to help you to stay afloat. All right. This first week of August is what this is all about. Let's see what the 6 is. That's victory. Definitely there's good news coming your way, and there's victory. So whatever it is about your health or about money, there's good news coming your way by midweek, by Wednesday, Thursday of this week, okay? We've got the Tower moment. What is that all about? The moon on top of that. But there's the Ace and the 5. Okay. What I'm getting here is some kind of a conflict. It could be between you and another person. Yeah. Could be between you and another person. Sometimes for me, the Empress does mean a mother figure or just some type of female or feminine authority figure. There's a conflict happening between you and this female. For some of you, it's going to be your own mother, and you're angry with her because she did not share something with you. She kept something from you, and you're upset. For others of you, it's just a relationship that's kind of always been not so great, back and forth. Maybe you are just two totally different personalities and you always kind of clash. This is something kind of getting blown out of proportion, probably by this other person. So after this whole debacle, you're making a choice. You're choosing like to keep this person in your life. We have the Emperor, the Magician, the 3, and the Knight. Yeah, so essentially I feel like you're choosing whether to let this whole situation go or move forward and not talk to them or associate with them for some period of time. It's kind of what I'm getting for you, Group 3. So that's what's going on in your week so far. Someone, a female, a mother figure possibly, or some other kind of matriarchal person or character is starting something here towards the end of the week, towards the 6th, 7th of August. You're kind of having to choose, all right, what do I do here? Do I want to just let this roll off my back? Do I want to fight back? It could be a boss. For some of you, this could be a superior at work or someone you work with. And it's a big deal because I feel like they've been this way for a long time, either your whole life or the whole time you've worked at this place. In that case, you're trying to decide whether to stay or go. Should you stay at this job or should you leave this job? Maybe that's what this whole thing is about. Maybe you're worried if you leave the job, you're worried you won't have enough money to make ends meet. Maybe you're staying in this job, working around this toxic person, this drama queen, whoever she is, because you have bills to pay, because you don't have the confidence or the guarantee that there's another job coming in. Well, I'm telling you, midweek, you're going to get some kind of a good news here. There's something good coming in midweek where you will have an option to leave the situation, to leave the job, to leave this relationship. It looks like a platonic familial relationship, but you could leave it behind or at least kind of cut ties for a little while with this semi-toxic person, you know? Or let's say they're being toxic. They're being a drama queen. I'm sure they're a loving, caring person. I'm sure you love them deep down underneath it all, but let's say they're being this toxic type of person at this point in your life. You don't know what to do, stay or go. I feel that by the end of this week, going into next week, you're going to know what to do. Your worries are going to be I can't think of the word. Quenched, I think, is a good word. Your worries are going to be quenched, like quenching a fire. It's the end of something. It's the end of something. Money is coming in slowly but steadily. It's the end of something, the end of your worries. I feel like you will make the right choice. You might have to see all different perspectives here, but you will make the right choice. And I would say, psychically, I'm kind of getting, plan this out. If this is someone you're working with who's toxic and you want to leave your job, then start applying for other jobs, make the plan. You have to make it happen. You might need some time alone to figure all this out. Take a long walk with nothing but you and your breath, your deep breaths. Take a long walk, empty your mind, see what comes in. And yes, you might be called upon to utilize your natural empathy, sensitivity, and compassion this week. Maybe you will be called upon to quench this fire of the tower here, this drama, whatever this is, this situation. But I feel that, sometime beginning of this month of August, you're making some moves and preparing for your options. You're preparing for your options. You want one of your options to be to leave this relationship behind, so you're preparing for that. You want to quench or quell your worries and your fears. Well, then make sure you're applying for jobs or new jobs. All right? Take some action and make it happen. Let's draw you a final card, group 3, and see what I get for you. I'm not getting a specific chakra. There's all the colors here, kind of all the rainbow colors are popping out at me. This card just flew out, so let's see what this is. So this is an animal card, very interesting. It's kind of saying focus on your connection to animals this week. Maybe that brings you peace. Maybe being around animals, your pets, or maybe you work with animals, maybe that's your passion and your compassion for animals is a strong point. Maybe it's just saying spend a lot of time around your pets. They're going to calm you down. They're going to help you to gain some clarity on some issues. All right? Or maybe if you're not working with animals now, maybe it's saying you need to find a job or a career where you're going to be around animals, if that's your thing. But I hope this helps you, and I hope you have a great week. I will see you next time. Bye. Hi, everyone. I'd love it if you joined us on Patreon, where I do monthly live streams, and I upload Tarot 101 and 202 videos for you so that you can learn how to use the tarot. Bonus videos, chats, live stream readings, and more to come. Consider joining us on Patreon. Thanks so much. See you there.